What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Hope everybody is doing great. The last minute here, I just got invited to a hike, and I just got done with my fun 5K race, so I'm not dressed for a hike. But hey, it's gonna be fun, and it's out here at the Tonto National Forest, or the Superstition Mountains. But look at this neighborhood. This is nice. Look at this. It's just a really nice neighborhood. Gold Mine, I think it's the Gold Mine Trailhead. I might be mistaken, but this is beautiful. Yeah, so we're gonna do this hike. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, not dressed for a hike. Just came from a race. Didn't have time to go home and change. It'll be way out of my way. So I mean, look, got the race shoes on. My whole they're road race shoes. So and they're gonna be on this terrain here, as you can see. The Superstition's just beautiful, just nice. All right, let's go. As a runner, hiking is one of the best ways to recover because you're going on a walk. So a lot of times runners take walking for granted. They don't feel like they need to walk, or it could be a waste of time. But especially like today, I just had a race, a fun race. I went fast, and it wasn't on my schedule to race, but I did it. So my buddies called me to see if I want to go on a hike. I was like, okay, yeah, let's do this. This will be a nice way for me to walk and recover after a nice race. And so I definitely took them up for it. And here we go. We're walking, and ended up being such a beautiful day in the mid 70s. This was such a beautiful day to just go hiking and enjoying the day with a couple friends. One thing I fell in love with living in the Phoenix area, Arizona, is hiking. Now, if you come visit, don't make the mistake of hiking in our summer months. So don't go hiking in the middle of May through even September, October, in the middle of the day. If you come and you go hiking in the summer, you got to do it early in the morning. I'm talking like 4 a.m. and you're done at 7 a.m. because then the temperatures are triple digits. A lot of people will make those mistakes and come in the summer, visit, and go hiking, and their morning is 9 a.m. By 9 a.m., the temperatures are at triple digits. So if you come in the summer and you're trying to hike in the Phoenix area, you can make sure you go out like 5 a.m. and you're done by 7 a.m. Now, if you go up north, it's a little bit different story. And the temperatures are cooler up north. So you can, let's say, if you're staying in Phoenix and you want to enjoy hiking, definitely go up north. Temperatures are better. So yeah, I just want to make sure not to say just because you came in the summer, you can't go hiking. There are beautiful, beautiful spots. Let's say up in Sedona, Snowflake, Sholo, Greer, all those places up in the mountains, you can definitely enjoy hiking. Up north, and so many places that you can do that. But yeah, if you're down here in the summer, the Phoenix area, please do not go out hiking. We see a lot of rescues happening, and unfortunately, some people get really hurt or fatalities. So don't do that. Now, what I love about the weather here is anywhere from mid-October, late October to May, we have perfect temperatures. As you can see, it's really green. We had lots of rain lately, which is amazing. The most rain we had in years. So it just made this hike really beautiful. But I love going out and taking advantage of the beautiful weather anywhere from late October to May. So any given weekend, I'm out doing short hikes. There's some times we do longer hikes where they're 10 miles plus. As you can see, those are the Superstition Mountains. You can also hike up there for those avid hikers, but the novice guys, yeah, we don't do all that.
Look at how green this place is just behind me. Super green. Loving it. Yeah, weather is like in the mid 70s. It's perfect. And then you can see
Again, I couldn't help notice how green this place was at this time of the year. Usually it's a little more dry, kind of looking dry. Thank goodness I don't think we've had fires. The other thing, it's a very rocky trail. So if you come out to this trail, be careful, wear the right shoes. Did see guys running around, but those guys are used to this type of terrain. And make sure you go buy yourself some nice, comfortable trail shoes. Yeah, you can see the rocks there. It's very rocky. So if you get yourself some nice trail shoes that have good supports, especially your ankle supports, I could feel my ankles. I had to be very, very careful. We saw people walking around also where if you saw an older couple, they were basically holding hands, walking very slowly. So we were not in such a big hurry. As you can see, it's a nice little pace where we're not in a hurry because we're definitely paying attention to the terrain. Even when I was videotaping this, I had to be very careful. Sometimes little incidents can happen when you are taping, and you don't want to twist your ankles when you're way in there. Then it becomes, man, it could be terrible when you twist your ankle and you have to walk back 5 miles. Another thing you can do is there's trail guides, hike guides where you can do loops, short loops. So taking advantage of those short loops, it's actually better, just in case you're worried that that something might happen or you might get tired, because you don't want to get out there and you're 5 miles in and then you're tired or something happens where you have to walk back now 5 miles. But if you do these short loops, that could be a better thing for you to do. So with this specific trail, we've gone way far up there to the Superstitions. They're just really beautiful. One of the best sights living out here in Southeast Phoenix area. You can see those mountains for miles and miles. And I guess I'm going to do another video where we get really close up and you can really see them and really appreciate the beauty of these things. They're amazing. Another thing is when you're hiking, especially if you're going on these long hikes, make sure you have a hiking buddy, a friend, a couple friends. You don't want to do these kind of things alone. I know there's some loners, I don't want to say loners, but people that like to spend time alone and just time to meditate and get out, and maybe they work with a bunch of people during the week and they just want to have some alone time. That's okay. That's definitely fine. If you do that, make sure you have some type of cell phone with you, something just in case of an emergency. Make sure you have a lot of fluids, water, Gatorade, hydration packs, sandwiches, because you never know, right? And but I definitely would recommend going with a buddy. Even let's say you want to have some alone time. Like you can see with this hike, there was like a total of 6 of us. But as we went, we kind of got separated. So you can also do that where you have a couple buddies or buddy, and you can kind of separate yourselves, and one person can be, 400 meters up or even 800 meters ahead or behind, where you still get that alone time and put on your headphones or whatnot. So yeah, that can definitely work, but I do not recommend doing these hikes by yourself. At this part right here, we were working our way back. We got a phone call that one of the young ones wanted to head on back. So we were heading back, and this is such a beautiful sight. I know you can't see it, but the town of Apache Junction is just down there, but that little mountain right there you see. So that's where Apache Junction is. I think it's one of the most underrated towns to live in the Phoenix area. It does have a reputation. There's parts of Apache Junction that does have a reputation. And but for the most part, I think 90% of the town is really nice. It's probably one of the most affordable areas to live in the Phoenix area. So if you're thinking about moving, right, East Mesa falls right there with Apache Junction. So, and then there's also a lot of new builds coming up in Apache Junction, a lot of new schools that come with the new builds. So that might change things when it comes to affordability. But yeah, if you live in Apache Junction, you're basically very close to all these trail systems and all these hikes that are available to you. That's exactly what we're looking at on our way back. So yeah, and that's the thing is also when you go with groups of people, you might have 1 or 2 people that are like, I'm done. We want to head on back. But that's okay. If you ever fall into that place where 1 or 2 people are tired and they want to head on back, please head on back. Don't push them, because they could be dehydrated. So when their body is kind of done and they feel like going back, that's the perfect time to go back, because you might underestimate how far you've gone on a hike. So definitely make sure you listen to your body when you do that, because when you encourage them to keep going, just know that there is miles going back. You want to make it a very good experience for everybody that's coming along, especially if they're young or it's their first hike or so. You want to make it a pleasant experience for them so they continue going. If, let's say, it's the first time for somebody to come on a hike and you keep pushing them to go farther and farther, they might not enjoy the hike and they might not do it again. But even let's say they just go a mile in and they're kind of tired, and then they go back, and then next time they might do 2 miles in because it was a good experience for them and they know you're not going to be pushy. Sometimes when you go with those experienced hikers, they could be a little bit pushy. But this is what I suggest. Let's say you go with a group of people and a couple of them want to turn back. Yeah, let them turn back. As long as they got their cell phones and you got good coverage over here, we had really good coverage with our phones. They can head back, and then you can continue on for a mile or 2 and then head on back, and then you can meet at the trailhead. So that's another option where you don't feel like you've been too pushy with people, or you feel like, well, man, I didn't get my hike in because this person didn't want to go. But this is where you can, there's hiking groups also you can get involved in the area. There's a lot of hiking groups. And then if you are an avid hiker, you're in great shape. Those are the people you go with. Great way to meet people in the area. You can just go with those groups, and then, man, you can do those 10, 15, 20-mile hikes with those guys and girls. That's definitely another option. I've not really got involved with groups, just because within the running community, some of my personal friends that are fit, and like with this one, I went with my buddy Eric and Natalie, and they're in pretty good shape where they they can go long miles. So, but they brought their young ones, so the young ones were kind of done after a few miles. But yeah, so I don't need to join these groups because I already have friends in the running community and other friends that we can just get up and go on a hike with. So as you can see how rocky it is, I'm very, very careful with this. Yeah, I love these right here. Those definitely tell you where to go. You can also carry a map. It's always good to carry a map, but nowadays with technology and cell phones, you don't need those paper maps, but you never know. Your cell phone can die, your battery can go dead, then you're in trouble, or you might not have coverage. So paper maps are always good. You can take photos, pictures of where you're going. And yeah, as you can see there, we ran into a group of people. There's a guy over there running. Those guys were running. So I'm not going to do that. Even as a runner, I will not run in this terrain, but you can see those guys that are running are definitely used to this terrain. We also ran into some dogs, friendly, very, very friendly dogs. If you have a friendly pup, dogs love to go out and hike. And with this specific hike, you're not going to run into a lot of wild animals. You might run into some cattle. That's about it. I haven't seen any snakes since I've hiked here at this specific hike. But yeah, definitely pups would love you for taking them on a hike. Now be careful, have them on a leash, because they might go in the bush and get all cut up with thorns or some other poisonous plants. So definitely have them on a leash, or they might get caught up chasing a little wild animal out there. So I definitely would recommend that. We've taken our pup out before a couple times. He definitely enjoys doing that. And over here, looks like we are done with our hike. We can see the cars. Man, when you see those cars, that's a beautiful sight. When you see your cars, first of all, you say, well, I didn't get lost. That's a great thing. I see my cars. Second is you're hungry. Maybe sometimes you're thirsty. So yeah, then after a nice hike, you can go for a nice lunch, a nice drink with your friends and talk about it, share pictures, share photos and all that. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for watching. There it is, Eric. Yeah. We just got done. Now we're waiting for the rest to come in. It was a beautiful hike. How many miles did we do? I gotta put that on Strava. Huh? 2.5. It doesn't count till it goes on Strava. Yep. Alrighty.